Our first guest made headlines last year when she linked her students to history with a special connection to the award-winning film Hidden Figures. Now Dr. Blondean Davis, CEO of Southland and superintendent of the Matson School District, has been honored with a special leadership award for her ongoing efforts. Welcome, Dr. Blondean Davis. Thanks again for coming again. We featured you guys last year when you had the link to Hidden Figures, which meant a lot, and you continue to try to let your students know that there were pioneers before them that paved the way, don't you?
Absolutely, but I'm just a reflection of them. This particular award, however, I think it was a reaffirmation of the journey. That's the best way I can put it. But 10,000 superintendents, and what I thought about as I was standing on the stage, 25% female and 11% of us, of that group, are actually women of color in leadership. So it gave me pause for thought. But anything that I do is really a reflection of the children. They were aware I was going to Nashville, and they don't really understand the nature of the award. But it wasn't really about anything specific as a series of accomplishments over the years. I didn't know till I was there that they couldn't find another superintendent that had big city experience, because I came from Chicago, to the suburbs, Madison, 162, and I've opened a charter school. So that's a very unique, selective group of people that would have ever had that experience. Usually the twain does not meet. So
11% women of color. That's amazing in 2018 that we're still at that point. Many more strides need to be made, don't they?
It does, but I think it goes back down to the classroom, and that's what I brought back home to the students, that we have so many dreams for them, but the basis of the dream is that they go on, that they get a quality education. Many of them will go on to graduate schools. In order to give leadership, you have to be prepared. So that is what I told them, that they can do anything that they wish to do, but the preparation, the foundation has to be laid. But a little slow progress over the years. I've been in this business a long time. Not much has changed, and 11% really gives us pause for thought.
We, just last week, we had a terrible shooting. 17 children killed, and teachers killed, inclusive, killed in Florida. Is that something top of mind when you go to school every day, when you go to work every day, as far as preparing your children for something like that?
I would not say preparing the children, but in the past 5 years, we've changed greatly. You can't enter any of our buildings. You must show an ID. There's a camera there. We're filming. You have to be buzzed in. One point of entry. We're screening the parking lot, and we can pick up license plate numbers. We no longer allow you to come to the building to sell or solicit anything without an appointment.
It's a lot more security things put into place.
But it has to be. It has to be. And the whole business that we started 2 years ago of a live shooter drill, that is daunting and frightening to children. But we had to introduce them to the sound of bullets. And to share with you, I'm not sure that I've ever heard other on television, the sound of a bullet in a building. That is something that I don't want the children to become comfortable with, but they have to know how to react. And even the teachers are taken back about this business of hiding, barricading the classroom door. But you have to do that in case there's emergency. Because
of your experience, I heard the other day, I was listening to CNN or something like that, saying how it's up to the teachers to kind of seek out, because the shooter, the alleged shooter in this case, was a student there, a former student, who allegedly was bullied and had some problems there and had some mental illness, they say. What do you as superintendent do as far as seeking these children out and noticing some differences and some things that may stand out from other things?
Well, over the years, now we have registered nurses in the buildings. Now we have psychologists in all of our buildings, social workers in all of our buildings. That's separate and apart from the college counseling segment, because you really have to look at children from a different perspective. Bullying is an issue. And we did something last year that parents were supportive of, and I'm surprised. Absolutely no cell phones on in any of our buildings.
It's interesting, yeah.
Because are they seeking to contact their parents? No, there are plenty of phones throughout the building. What is going on? Sometimes it's bullying. Sometimes it's inappropriate communication, a lot of different things. But
So there's steps that can be taken.
yes,
Yeah.
but it is constant, and it really takes up a lot of your time to make sure that instruction can take place in an environment where children are not being bullied, where teachers are being respected, where everyone is safe. But right now, that is the conversation within every school in our country, keeping children safe. But secondly, how you react, which is just as important in case it's an emergency.
Congratulations on your award.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good
Thank you.
work.
I will.
You're a great
Thank you.
pioneer. We appreciate it too. Viewers can find more information on the programs that we talked about today at the Southland College Prep and Matson School District websites. And we thank Dr. Davis for coming today and sharing her wealth of information she's got. When we return, more on Chicago's special STEM programs for kids.